Hello, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your location or where you are coming across this video. You are welcome to our YouTube channel. You are welcome, you are welcome, you are welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Please, if this is your first time of coming across my channel, please could you kindly click your red subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so as to get notified whenever I upload a new video on this channel. You are welcome, you are welcome. I really do appreciate having you towards this channel. Briefly, I want to share a very quick one, how to start building the best version of your life, of yourself. It's a very quick one. Number one, for you to start, when you talk about building best version of one's life, it means discovering your real personality, discovering who you are and working towards that channel, towards that area of expertise, of career, of lifestyle. So I want to quickly rush this, just few minutes. How to start building the best version of yourself. One, be yourself. Don't try to be like others. Don't try to be like others. Be yourself. You are one of the kind in the universe. Be yourself. No, discover that you are unique. Discover that in the whole world, you don't compete with anyone. Just be yourself. Develop what you have inside, what you have as a passion. Develop it. Make yourself so unique. Number two, don't let what people say about you affect you. Very important. Don't let what people say or said or saying about you to affect you, right? Don't let it affect you. No matter what you do in this life, some people must talk. People must talk. Just do what is right. So no matter what you do in life, people must talk. Whether you eat well, people will talk. If you don't eat, people will talk. If you dress well, people will talk. If you don't dress well, people will talk. If you are silent, keeping someone, a reserved person, people will talk. If you are talking much, if you are someone who is jovial, social, people will still talk. So don't allow what people say or saying about you to affect you. Do what is right, and that settles it. Number three, don't be pushed to do what you don't want to do by anyone because the reward is either good or bad. You will be the first person to face it. Don't try to do anything. Don't allow yourself to be pushed to do what you don't want to do because reward of everything you are doing is in two ways, either good or bad. And if it is bad, you are the one who will face it. If it is good, you are the one who will enjoy it. So the issue is that what you know that you don't want to do because of the detriment, because of the dangers in it, don't allow yourself to be pushed to do so. Be yourself and stand for what you believe. Number four, don't beg the wrong person for love. Don't beg the wrong person for love. Begging for love means you are giving the person opportunity to torment you. Love is a natural thing. It's a natural feeling. So if he or she doesn't have that feeling for you, just forget it because you can't force it. Don't push anyone. Don't force anyone. Don't chase anyone. Don't allow yourself don't allow yourself to be in a space, to be in a corner of begging the wrong person. You know, when you have the right person in your life and the person is like trying to give away or trying to back off, yes, you can beg the person, you can plead the person, you can reconcile with the person, you can do everything possible to make sure that didn't break up with that person. But if the person is a wrong person for you and want to back off, you don't need to go begging for love. You don't need to go chasing that person. Number five, don't live your life to please others. Yes, don't live your life to please others. That is to impress others. Don't live your life to please others, to impress others. because you can't really please them. Trying to please others is a suicide mission. Rather, live positively to express yourself. Instead of impressing people, express your true person. Express yourself positively. You can't please everybody. Get it right. These are the steps of building the best version of yourself. Point number 6, have a personal relationship with God and don't let anyone pollute your heart against God. Keep up from them that mocks the name of the Lord. Don't allow anybody. Now, build a strong relationship, a strong cordial relationship, mutual relationship, intimate relationship with God on daily basis. Don't allow anybody to pollute your heart against God. Keep off, keep a distance, give a social distance to those who make mockery of the name of the Lord, to those who make jest of church, to those who castigate the preachers of the time, to those who are always fabricating all kinds of things, making comedy out of God's things, out of gospel. Keep off from them. They are not good to be with. Number 6 of building your best version. Sometimes you just need to keep your advice to yourself, because some people will not learn or understand until they are being taught some lesson from their ignorance. Sometimes the advice you need to give out, because of you have tried and tried and tried, the person is not picking up. Sometimes you got to keep it to yourself. Allow that person to learn from his or her ignorance. When someone cannot learn on a soft way, the person will learn on a hard way. Oh, yes. So sometimes you got to keep that your suggestion, your advice to yourself, because most time you have brought it out, you have come up with it, and no one values it, no one takes it up. The person you want to help is not helping his or herself. So you got to keep it to yourself. Allow the person to learn. He will not die, she will not die. It just to experience some ugly, some hold up, some tight corner, and then the person will learn from there. Then another one is that, number 8, always stand out to rebuke, correct, and teach any of your loved ones when they go to the wrong way. But if they refuse to accept, let the person be. Just as I earlier said, sometimes you need to keep your advice, but in the other way around, you need also to press forward first. Before keeping the advice for yourself, you need to still press forward to correct, to rebuke, to teach, your loved ones. But if the person refuses to accept, to adapt, to welcome your advice, then let the person be. You can't force it. Then another one is that point number 9, forget about your millions, right? Your millions, expensive property, fame, your good deed, and because what we count is after you are dead. Besides, all that you have as wealth is someone's daily expenses. Be humble for no reason. Now watch this. No matter the million you have, no matter all the properties you have, when you die, those things doesn't count anymore. What counts is the impact you created when you were alive. So forget all these things, because even when you put your money, your car, your property, your house, everything, when you put them together, they are still someone's daily expenses. The money in your bank account, as the whole of the money you have, is something someone somewhere spend on daily basis, on normal expenses. So be humble for no reason. Now, number 10, no one knows tomorrow. Don't betray people. Don't fight people. Don't mistreat people. Don't look down on people. Nobody knows tomorrow. That is very, very right and correct. Treat people fairly. The golden rule. How you would want people to treat you, then do likewise to them. Whatever you wish that people will do for you, do it for them. That is a golden rule. Treat people good, fairly. Don't fight. Don't pick quarrel with people. Don't go around hating people, fabricating things, gossiping around, all because someone somewhere told you something about somebody, and then you pick angry, you pick quarrel, you pick malice, you begin to carry grudges all around. No, that will bring a very big disaster in your destiny, in your life. Keep it by the side. If you want to build the best version of your life, you must learn how to treat people good. You must learn how to avoid fighting with people. You must learn how to not look down on people. You must value everybody that comes around and play along with them. Number 11, not all gifts you will accept. Some will make you unable to say the truth and do the right thing. There is hidden evil in some offers. Now, not all the gifts you need to accept. Not all the offer you need to accept. Not all the money you need to accept. Not all the gift item you need to accept. Some are bribe in disguise. Some are given in order to silence you so that you cannot be able to say the truth when you should say, when you need to do so. So that you have to evaluate, analyze, visualize any gift, any offer that comes around your way, to know the one you will accept and the one you will refuse, the one you will reject. Don't accept every offer, every gift. Very important if you want to build the best version of your life. Number 12, the wise take correction. The wise take correction by learning from people's mistake. They grab remedy from both tragedy and comedy. The wise learn. The wise learn. They always learn from people's mistake. From people's mistake, right? They grab remedy. They found remedy. Where even though when tragedy and comedy happens around, they always look into comedy, look into tragedy to see a remedy of a certain situation. So these are the steps for you to build the best version of yourself. Number 13, not everybody is destined to live very long, and it is not a wish for anyone to die young. Yes, therefore make the time you spend meaningful and useful to help and encourage others. Everybody must not live too long, must not live as in gray-headed. Yes, death is inevitable. So the most important thing is you living a meaningful life and a useful life, imparting other people's destiny, helping other people to achieve their dream, creating a vacuum, a positive vacuum in people's life. That is very, very important. It's not all about how long you live, but it's all about how well you live, what you imparted in the generation, in the global system. That is what matters. There are people, when you mention their name today, everybody likes to talk about them. Whereas there are people, when you mention their name, people will say, don't mention that name again, that name is like a pandemic, it's like a virus. So if you must build the best version of your life, you must know all these points and work towards it. Right. Number 14, don't be afraid of death. Death comes easily to those who fear him. And remember, one day, of course, we must die. Don't be afraid of death. Yes, don't be afraid of death, because death is inevitable. It's a portion everybody must collect. Everybody must take his or her own. So those who fear death, easily trapped with death, by death. Yes, but when you live a free and fair life, you don't fear anything, you move freely. Only you are cautioned, you are careful, you take caution of what you are doing. Yes, but you are not afraid of death. I tell you, it will make you to live a free-minded life and go far in life. So don't be afraid of death. Your boldness to tell your friend or relation when he or she is on the wrong way makes you a person of integrity. If you are bold enough to tell a friend or your relation when they are wrong, that makes you a person of integrity. Yes, when someone did something bad around you, you are bold enough to rebuke that person, to tell that person eyeball to eyeball, bro, this is not good. My sister, this is not good. My friend, this is not good. My father, daddy, mommy, this is not good. My wife, my husband, this is not good. That makes you a person of integrity. That is, it means that you are really building the best version of your life. So learn it, that you ought to boldly rebuke error, teach and correct when you should do so. Number 16, life is not about praying and fasting. Yes, the secret to answer prayer and and have a happy life is generosity, selfless life. Prayer is good, fasting is good, but the secret of prayer of answering prayer is you living a selfless life, a generosity lifestyle, a life that has to do with giving, right? A life that has to do with helping humanity, helping people around, helping the needy, making sure that the name of the Lord is promoted. So when you fast, when you pray, make sure you add the alms giving, make sure you add seeding, make sure you add your religious ordinances, religious obligations. When you do so, your prayer will be answered. Finally, the last, not but the least, the moment you think, listen very well, the moment you start thinking that you are more important than others, God will replace you with someone and make you irrelevant. That you think he will make you irrelevant. Yes, that is how I put it here. That the moment you start thinking that you are more important than others, God will replace you in any field, in any place you find yourself, in your family, wherever. Yes, you may place some values on yourself, but don't allow pride to hold you. Don't allow egoism to come in. When you allow egoistic type of life to hold you bound, I tell you, God will replace you. He will go far away and pick someone who can do that which you do, who knows that you know more than you, and replace you immediately. Now, look at what I wrote here. I said, the moment you start thinking that you are more important than others, God will replace you with someone and make you irrelevant. That thing you think that you know and do best, there is someone who knows and does it best more than you. The thing you think you know and does best and do best, there are someone somewhere who knows it more than you and does it more than you do. So let pride not destroy your charisma. Let pride not destroy what you know how to do. Allow loyalty, allow humility, allow obedience, allow prudence to take hold of you so that you can go far in life. I tell you, with these few tips, if you inculcate it in your daily life, work towards it, there will be a great change in your life. I told us that this is a quick one. So there are many and many steps, tips, whatever principle, what you can do to build the best version of your life. But this is just few of it. This is just an intro of what you can do to build the best version of your life. So I don't know if you gain any understanding or wisdom or knowledge from this brief video. If you do, please try to give this video a thumbs up. Share my YouTube channel with your friends and family, and then turn on your notification bell to get notified each time I upload a new video. I appreciate you coming around. I appreciate you stopping by on this channel. It's a channel that is meant to empower us and educate us by God's grace. You can share your feelings. You can write on the comment section. I want to hear more of what one can do to build the best version of his or her life. You can bring out the ones you know, put it down below on the comment section. I want to learn from you so that we can grow together in God's grace. Thank you so much. I want to believe that I'll see you on my next video, and I will be very, very glad to hear from you. I need some feedback. As you comment, share, like the video, and invite your friends and well-wishers. Thank you so much for stopping by. I thank you and appreciate you. Have a nice day.